Right guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video what I'm going to be doing is talking through a few tips and tricks on how you can fly your drone through like small areas if you're a beginner. Because I watched a video the other day and he went through it but it didn't really show him doing it, so what I'm going to be doing is just going through it and then showing you a few examples of what you can do to not crash your drone and feel more confident flying. So let's get into it. So to start with, what you're going to want to do is just sort of like follow the drone through, so then you can see sort of where it's going, and that way you're not going to like crash into it without seeing anything or anything like that. So let me just first adjust this to bring the brightness up a little bit. Right, so what you're going to want to do is make sure you can fly in a straight line and just take it through, then just bring it back. But if you can't fly in a straight line, what you're going to want to do is find like a little bit of open land and then just like try and fly it straight, because sometimes what people do is they're pushing the stick forward but it's moving like either to the left or to the right. So as soon as you've got the flying it straight forward fine, you should be alright. If you're just like keeping an eye on where you're flying it and you just follow it through, then you should be completely fine. We'll just bring it back, bring it down. And also, what you're going to want to do is put it into city mode. Don't put it into normal or sport mode, because then that's just silly, isn't it? If you're just learning how to do it, put it into cine mode. It's the slowest one possible that's on there. Just go through and find an open bit of land. Practice how to like fly straight forward without it like moving to the left or to the right or anything like that. Once you've got that down, you should be completely fine, and then you can get some cool shots like going through the trees, showing off like a waterfall and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to film a few clips like going through and stuff like that, and I'll show you like sort of the results at the end. Like I said at the start, I'm still practicing, but once you've got the hang of like flying it just straight forward, then you should be completely fine. I've been fine ever since I got told these tips. So learn how to fly it forward, and then sort of don't go to like too enclosed areas, because like what I'm in now is it's pretty open, but I'm like practicing flying through things and stuff like that. So do stuff like that, and then once you've got the hang of it, you can get shots like this. Well, I think it's safe to say that I need a bit more practice on that. That's like my first attempt of doing something like that, but it all comes with practice, doesn't it? So I'm going to come out a lot more and sort of like do stuff like this just to practice really, because I can't lie, we're a bit scared that we're going to crash it, and I can't really afford to replace a new one at the minute, so yeah. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fly it up here where I was before. I've just gone down somewhere else to film that bit, but I'm going to just take it up, see what we can find, see if we can get some cool drone video, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, let's get this thing in the air. So that part didn't quite go to plan, but all I need is a bit more practice, I guess, really. So what I'm going to do is, there's a little like path further on, and it's like closed up by two little hill kind of things. So I'm going to fly through there. I'm going to take some pictures on my camera, and I'm just going to kind of use that as a bit of practice as well, because it's sort of closed off. It's open, quite open, but yeah, I'm going to practice through there. I'm going to take some pictures too. I've also taken some pictures already, because I walked past like a frosty bit of grass. I took a few pictures there, so I'm gonna put the pictures here. I think I took like 3 or 4. I'm just gonna put them there. So yeah, let's go down and take some pictures and fly the drone. I also, for some reason, thought it'd be a good idea to climb up this massive hill just to get that shot. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get down here, because I ain't got a clue. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. I'll show you in a second, but it's sort of like closed off a little bit, so I'm gonna take the drone up and see if I can like sort of fly it through here. I don't know, because it seems a little boring, to be honest. So I might just take some pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna just get my camera out and take some pictures, because when I took my drone up earlier, it started to get properly windy, so I had to stop. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna take some pictures and I'll bring you along. I need to put a different lens on. I feel like I got some pretty decent ones there. So yeah, I'm gonna head off somewhere else and then I'll catch back up with you.